beginner level vaulters have trouble with is actually getting their chest in front of their hands. So most people want to do this because this is what we do on our day-to-day basis. Okay? Most little kids don't want to do this because you're out of your control zone, right? So most little kids go out, I don't know how you start with those little kids, it's just simply getting them to do this motion. That is the start of having a good quality swing. Okay? So if you haven't got this motion correct, you're not going to get your horse's timing and you're not going to get the height. Alright? From there, our compulsory can now change so that we develop swings to actually being a plank position. So we start in our knees and we actually go out to this position because this is then the next sort of phase of it. You've now got your weight on your arms and your shoulders and you've got that straight line through your body still. And then with the tuck up, which I can't do because of my shoes, when you come down like that, that's about getting your weight on your hands again. So they're two really important preparatory skills for swing. After that, the timing with the horse, I think becomes really important. That's skills that you can work on even just by swinging to your knees, and down, and knees, and down. And if you can get those three things put together, most of the time from there, you can end up with a good start to swing. I might let you figure out the next step and more there.
All right. Well, I was going to go into a little bit. Is the swing the same if we are tall or we are small? I don't think so. Technique is not the same. It's always a little bit different depending on it. Why is that? Because actually what happens with the smaller kids, if you're this height and you're coming here, that means actually the surcing is actually leading you quite high here. I always kind of see this has to be kind of a seesaw in a way, so it's always about balance. For me, it's about balance. I need enough, just as much weight on this side I need on this side. So that means that the surcing will lead, so it needs me as pretty much as low as possible here. If it needs me as low here, and I just use my weight here, that will create a lot of speed. So if I have the right tension right here, and I have it low enough, I'll actually get so high here without doing anything. If I'm a little kid, not as tall as some of the girls up here, that means when you bring your legs forward, then bring them back. It could be a good idea to rise up a little bit. So even raise up a little bit, especially if you have a horse. We talk about this about the coaches, actually. The coaches, so they rise up so that they kind of get a little bit higher to get over the surcing goal. Or else that surcing is going to stop them. The coaches really talk, especially if you have a horse with a high wither, then it's more important. But a taller girl, taller people, taller vaulters, it's not as important. They can pretty much sit back here. So going back up here, coming back here, sitting here. What is important here? That we'll take the legs forward like that. And if you take them fast forward, it gives you time to scoot back. So what happens now with our seesaw? I'm sitting back here. All right, that's going to hit me up here instead. So we actually kind of want to have that legs go forward and kind of maybe even squeeze in a little bit like that. And turning our heels a little bit to the outside when we take it back. When we turn it to the outside here, means we not take the legs, swing it this way, and then swing them into the surcing, or into the horse, which creates more resistance. Forward, back, getting a little bit high, get on my stomach here, and roll down. If you even see the height I'm getting here, actually we're doing nothing. Just going over like that. So the base is always to set yourself up into becoming, to be in the right position, to be able to get the right height. It's very important, and even though sometimes you say to people, bring your leg forward, coming back here, and you say, stretch your back, or stretch, or even arching. Not that I want people to arch to the back, I want to straighten the hip, honestly. But maybe I'll even say that. But it is because it's so important we getting this stomach on right here. You get this on right here, get the seesaw to go over. This is the only place the horse can help you. And often I see people swinging higher on the bell than do on the horse. This horse is supposed to be harmony with the horse. And a good horse and a good handler can easily throw you or help you with 30–40% of the energy to throw you up to that handstand. That's the reason very important for me. Legs back. Get your stomach on right here as low as possible. Lean over, create speed with your heel on your other body, and the canter that pushes you that way up. So that's the reason that we remember when sitting up there, coming back, relax our arms, no pushing, until we have created a lot of speed out here to coming up to this position. We nearly feel, whoa, I need to do something. This time becomes a reaction of pushing.